So let me get right here to a stopping point. So hi, as promised, we wanted to bring you back and show you how we lead the windows together. Now when you're using lead cane, this is what's called a round H. Now you'll notice that it has a channel on each side of that H, and then it has what we call the heart, or the center of the lead cane. So when you're building lead cane windows, your glass fits into one side, and I'll grab number 2 here, and then it fits into the other side of the H channel. So it's pretty important that you cut your glass correctly. And so let's say, just for what we're going to do here is we're going to come in and we're going to place number 13 right in to the lead piece below it, and then we're going to take a small nail and we're going to hold that piece in place. So what we're doing is we're working our way so that we end up, this is just a little bit cockeyed right now, but as soon as we put everything together and before we tighten everything up, we're just going to take this and just shift it ever so slightly and get these running parallel like they're supposed to. You know, we have our lead. Now, these are lead nippers. These are just really nice, expensive wire cutters is what they are. And you can use these. They have a really nice, sharp jaw on the backside, and they'll give you a, like that. Or if you turn it around on the inside, you get 2 points, if that's what you need. Now when you have 2 points like this, it's pretty easy to miter. You just bring that right in and that'll miter that using a small lead. And then if you need to with these, they're nice enough that you can turn them on an angle and actually cut an angle if you want. But it's also best, I found, to cut an angle on the lead is just to lay the pliers and kind of tilt them a little bit. Cut that, and then do the same on the bottom, and that you can miter that. If you need it sharper to go into something, into a point where you have 2 points coming together, just take your time and get that nice and elongated if that's what you need to bring those pieces together when you're leading your window. So just a few little tricks. A lot of people will use a small saw to cut their lead cane. I do when I'm working on big windows and using heavy duty lead. It's much easier and definitely much faster than using this. But for the hands-on, 2 pair of pliers, a glass cutter, a hammer, and some nails, and you're building windows. Okay, so we're soldering the second side of this window. So we're fluxing our lead, and then we're going to do our 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we do that 1, 2. We're not here playing around with the. We're not playing with the solder. We're not paint brushing it. This is a soldering iron. So we're going to use it as a soldering iron. As long as you flux your pieces prior to soldering, especially using ruby flux, which is the strongest flux that you can buy, and especially for this project here. I have a friend that uses it when he fixes his radiators at the radiator shop. So 1, 2, straight up. And this gives you nice little T's, little Y's. Every now and then you get an X. So now we have this window. This is our reproduction window. And right over here is the window that we're mimicking it after. So fortunately we found the colors. Actually, believe it or not, the same manufacturer.